All right, so it looks like you need to limit fluids, cut back on sodium, and be more active. Any more questions?
Guess I'm ready.
There's a pamphlet on everything you need to know about heart failure. You could just sign this. All right. You have a great day.
Thanks. Hi guys. Just the doctor here. So it looks like everything's kind of back to normal and we don't really have a reason to keep you here any longer. It was just kind of a worsening of that heart failure that you were just in for not that long ago. So I'm going to start your discharge paperwork and I'm going to have the nurse come in and talk with you about all your discharge teaching and instructions, and I really want you guys to be open and ask questions and listen just so that we can kind of prevent a readmission again this quickly, okay?
Okay.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
Hi there. Hello. So when I came in earlier, I asked you to write down a few questions you had about heart failure. Are you guys ready to go over those?
Yes, we have so many questions.
So I guess one of my biggest concerns is that I can't fit my wedding ring on anymore, and my hands are it just doesn't fit on my finger.
Yeah, so she can't fit her wedding ring on, so does that mean that her body is rejecting our marriage?
No. So heart failure can cause your body to hold on to water. So that would cause your fingers, everything like that, and your body to swell up, making your rings harder to get on.
Okay.
Oh, so that's kind of why her shoes are so tight too.
Yeah, exactly. The fluid doesn't just affect your arms or your fingers, it affects your whole body, so your legs, your toes. So that makes sense.
And my clothes aren't fitting very well either. So what can I do to stop this swelling? I mean, it's such a frustrating thing to not be able to get my shoes on and my ring on. Like, what can I do?
So as part of your discharge instructions that we gave you, along with your prescribed medications from your doctor, we really want you to drink only about 2 liters of fluid a day.
How much is that?
I do have an example. This is about 1 liter. So you'll have 2 of these a day, and you'll want to make sure to ration it out throughout your day.
Right.
So you'll really need to be keeping track and making sure that you're not going over that 2 liter mark in order to stop that swelling.
Okay. So I know like water, but I know some other foods are kind of loose. So does that mean my popsicles too at night?
Yes, your popsicles, anything coffee, jello, soup, ice cream, basically anything that turns to a water-based, like a liquid-based food. I know.
Hello. My name is Cabal and I'm the dietitian. I'm here to come and talk about the nutrition portion of your discharge teaching today.
Great, we were just getting to that part. I'm sure you guys have some questions about that as well.
Yeah, so last time we were here, they said something about cutting back on sodium. What exactly does that mean?
So typically with heart failure, we want the patients to eat less than 2,000 milligrams of sodium a day, and that measures up to be about a teaspoon. I actually brought in some foods to go over the labels to show you where you can see the sodium content. So here we have some canned mushrooms, and if you actually go down, you'll see the sodium content in there, and this can of mushroom has 390 milligrams. And so we would suggest you to substitute some fresh mushrooms in instead of getting canned mushrooms. And then here we have a packet of ramen noodles, and if you look at the sodium content here, that's 790 milligrams.
Oh, wow.
So that's getting pretty high up there, almost half of your daily consumption of sodium.
So I understand reading the labels, but I guess what are some other foods that I can stay away from besides some of these?
So in general, you want to stay away from any processed foods. So we're talking about like canned goods, boxed goods, even lunch meats. So you want to eat some things that are more fresh, like fruits and vegetables.
Wait. Does this mean that we can't have any more ramen noodle date nights?
Oh my gosh, that's the best night.
Unfortunately, no.
Well, darn. Maybe we can make our date nights more active. I don't know. Last time we were in here, they said something about me doing some more exercise. This is in like that huge pile of paperwork that they gave me. So, I mean, does this mean I have to start running on the treadmill? Like, I don't think I can do that.
That's a great question. So we do want you to stay active, but we don't want you to overwork yourself. Starting with maybe like taking walks around the block would be a great way to increase your activity level. That, along with your medications, lowering your fluid and sodium intake, it's all going to help keep you healthy and out of the hospital.
Okay, all right. So how can I know that my diet and the exercise and walking that I'm doing is actually kind of working? Like,
Yeah, another great question. So to keep track of your progress, we're going to want you to weigh yourself every morning before breakfast, and then we'll give you a diary log to write it down. And then if you see that you're gaining more than 5 pounds in a week, then we want you to come back in and see us so that we can check you out and see how you're doing.
okay, I mean, everything you went over is pretty reasonable. I think I can do that, and I feel so much better after discussing all this. Much better than last time.
Great. So before we get you guys ready to go, could you just recap everything for us so I know we're all on the same page?
Right, sure. So I want to limit my sodium intake, which is like a teaspoon or 2,000 milligrams. I'm looking at those food labels that I know never really noticed them before. And it's really important to watch my fluid intake, even though I can't have my popsicles, but keeping it below that 2 liters. And then also going for walks for date nights, I guess.
Oh, honey, you want to know what? For your birthday, I can get you one of those new Fitbit gadgets.
I mean, it sucks being in the hospital on my birthday, but yeah, isn't he so sweet?
Got a good one.
Mm-hmm.